Hello, ambitious business owners, and welcome to my Tuesday Live. So for those of you who are new to the group or have not been in the group long, I do a live every week, every Tuesday, and I pick a different subject. Usually it's a subject that somebody's asked me to cover, or it's a question that's been asked, hi Marie, or I'm answering something that somebody's mentioned in the group. So feel free to offer up any questions that you have that you'd like me to answer live. I also pick some of the answers that you put when you join the group. So if you answer the questions, then I pick some of those too. So otherwise you can PM me, you can email me, let me know. But this week I'm talking about why this time of year, so sort of end of November, December and January, is a great time to share your story with the media. Contrary to popular belief, now is a good time, even though everybody else is closing down and running down for Christmas break and thinking about holidays and closing their business. The media still needs stories. So your newspaper doesn't just suddenly stop. Sometimes you might have less over the Christmas period, but there still is a publication. Your radio station doesn't stop pushing out stories. Your TV news channels don't stop pushing out stories. Podcasters generally don't stop pushing out podcasts. Digital magazines don't stop publishing. So everybody is still pushing out content. They're not just going to stop and leave their audience with nothing to read or consume. And therefore they need stories. But their problem is people aren't giving it to them because they're going off on leave and they're having a break. So this is a great opportunity for you to jump on that and get your story in. Now, generally, what you can do is, if you've got a story that is relevant to this time of year, then fantastic. Make sure you say that. Equally, if it's not a particularly time-sensitive story, and it could go at any time, say that this could be a great story because I know you might be short on content over this time of year. And so it helps them to fill the gaps. Now, I'm not suggesting that that's any less of a story for you, and the readers or listeners don't see it as any less of a story, but to the journalist who's short on stories, you've got a better chance of getting your story in, and they need it. So now is a great time. And with a bit of planning, you can do this. So we're still in November. If you've got a story, if you've got 2 or 3 stories, then consider writing them, consider pitching it, getting it into the media for this time of year. I'm working on a couple, so I'm doing one for myself and I'm working on one for a client for this time of year because they're relevant, which makes it even more attractive to the media. So have a think. Now's the time to plan it and get it in. Don't leave it till the last minute. Lots of papers and radio stations do go to skeleton staff, so they'll be hungry for stories as well because they will have been left and the previous crew will have gone off on leave, and it's up to them to make sure that the publication or station still airs. So get them in, and digital is even easier. They still need to publish digital stories, so even if you didn't get into the print, there's an opportunity to get in digital. So that's my tip for this Tuesday. I'll be back with another live next week. But meantime, if you think you've got a story and you're not sure how to do this, I'm very happy to help. Get them into me quick though, because I have got a bit of a backlog of people with stories that need to go out for Christmas. So if you need help with one, give me a shout. Otherwise, don't forget my media course, which launched last week. Closing date for the special offer is this Friday, the 29th, Black Friday. This is a great opportunity for me to be able to teach you. Personally, you join my program, you get the benefit of me to coach you and help you and get you into the media. And it's a whole year's worth of access. So even if you don't do anything this side of Christmas and you're too busy, that's okay. You can start it in the new year. But you've still got access to all the resources. There's lots of useful modules in there that you work through at your own pace. It's not going to take you months to complete. You could do it in a matter of weeks, but you've got access to me to guide you through this, with the sole aim of getting media coverage for you. So if that sounds like something that could be useful to you, a great strategy to implement in your business, reach new clients, position yourself as the expert, generate new leads and sales, then very happy to chat to you about it, and I will post the link in this live for anyone who's interested. So thanks guys, Media Stories, Christmas, New Year, great time of year. I will see you all next week. Thanks for listening.